Coach, that was a Big Ten battle all the way to the finish. Turnovers, obviously, a key stat. Deion's been talking about that, but what a fight to the finish.
Yeah, it's a good college basketball game.
Great atmosphere.
Great atmosphere. Disappointing finish. You know, I'm frustrated because it's one of those things we probably have not worked enough on is late game situations, and yet we got to get a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we had 3 of our last 4 shots blocked.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's about making the right play. We talk about all the time last 10 seconds or 8 seconds of a game. I don't like calling timeout. It's advantage defense then because they can change defense. And yet we had 3 guys wide open, and we've got to learn to make that play. And I give Tijon a lot of credit. He was outstanding throughout the night. I'm disappointed. We gave one away. We gave one away, and a night that I thought the physicality of the game became evident, and we had opportunities to get loose balls, and we did, and we went after them with one hand. Those are the little things that are so important, and you know, we've got to be we got to be better in those situations.
Yeah, knowing the way you like to play and where you like your offense to flow, Coach, 8 assists. No, you can't be happy with that. I'm
more ticked at the 19 turnovers.
Yeah, of course.
And it's amazing because we're getting, we get 5 from LaRon, and LaRon's a guy we want to throw the ball to a lot. We want to, and he's got it. It's 2 games in a row. Yeah. That we're getting that many turnovers, and then when you start, you throw in 3 from Kipper, and all of a sudden it's becoming an epidemic with the travel calls from our bigs, and we work on those footwork things, and but yeah, we're not going to beat anybody with 8 assists. This team doesn't have those individual talents to go do that, and and it was some silly things, but again, that's not who we are.
I thought along the way Mark Allstorg was doing a lot of different things. 14 points, 6 rebounds. He had some assists during the course of the first half. He was especially.
Mark was great.
Yeah.
Mark was great. He was defensively dialed in. His help side stuff was off the chart. That's why he's you can tell he's got experience. You can tell he's been through it. Made some terrific plays. Rotations over. And again, that's part of the reason our freshmen are struggling in terms of understanding, help side concepts and team defense, and truly, we talk about you're only as strong as your weakest link, and we get some of those guys out there, and we don't talk and we don't do the right things, then our defense becomes pretty porous, and we got to grow in those areas, and give them credit. Lindsey hit a big shot in transition, and give Northwestern credit.
And we go from a veteran player to a freshman that I thought just his numbers aren't gaudy on this paper, but I thought DeMonte Williams did some really good things tonight. 3 steals
every night.
Yeah.
Every night, Deion. Every night. I trust him. And I think that's all every player can look for is in a coach is trust.
Yes.
And I trust him. That's why he's in at the end of the game. And, he comes up with the right plays. He makes the right plays. He's got 4 rebounds in 20 minutes. He's a guy that just does a lot of the little things. And we got to get Michael going.
Yeah,
Michael's a guy that's, teams aren't giving him jump shots, and then we're getting nothing else from him. Yeah. And, he's got to be able to score in the paint. He's got to be able to score on the post. So I'm a little frustrated with that. He only has 1 offensive rebound in 32 minutes. In a night where we missed 30 shots. So, that's not acceptable. And he's got to be better for us. He's a big key to our basketball team. But we'll get there.
I thought the black shot was going in from midcourt. That looked pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It was right on line.
Well,
another 2 inches.
Should have never have gotten to that.
Yeah.
That's the when you're talking about half court shots, whether it's the half or the end of the game. You know, this one's disappointing because I felt like we outplayed them. I feel strongly about that, and yet got to learn, got to grow.
There you go. We'll get that, Coach. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Well,
Ed.
you
We'll
got
see.
those guys looking good. Well, I ain't gonna say you got them looking better.
We'll
better.
see if we can go do it again on Sunday.
Well, it was a great atmosphere and a lot of orange.
Absolutely.
Came out tonight.
Well,
it was great.
Our fans are the best, and we need them on Sunday. And we got 2 0-1 teams coming in, and we got a very good Maryland team who got knocked off at home tonight. So I'm sure they're ticked, and we're gonna have to go do this again.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
Coach. Thank you.